Alright, we got a 2011 Ford Escape. It is the 2.5 liter 4-cylinder, and we'll be doing the valve cover. Pretty easy stuff, so we'll just do some walkthroughs and some tips on how to get her done. Alright, first thing you want to do here is kind of just disconnect all these electrical connectors. Most of them you can just push down and pull on out. So we do that with all these coils here, and then we're also going to do it with our VVT sensors here. We got one here, so we'll do that now. So I have this sensor here that's just seated inside the valve cover. It's just like a little grommet that you can just use a pick tool, and then you just push on the sensor and pull it out. So once we do that, we can kind of start to move our harness out the way. We have a couple little clips here like this that pretty much just like pop up. We'll do that kind of all around the valve cover, and we'll make sure that there's you know, we're good at everything electrically. All of our harnesses and stuff are out of the way. So I'll start to move these guys out of the way now. All right, once we pretty much have our harness completely out of the way, I pop these guys out. You have another one here to pop out, and then another one here that just kind of pops out. So we can kind of free up the harness here. Next, you have your PCV hose here. There's just like a little clip under here, and you just pull her on out, just like that. Next thing you want to do is get your 8mm, and we'll take off 4 of these ignition coils here. Once those are popped out, then we can get our 8mm as well. Make sure it's like a deep well socket, and then we'll pull this valve cover off. It's pretty simple. Especially if the valve cover has been sitting on there forever and the gasket's never been changed, it's going to be pretty old. You know, you can get some kind of pry tool or even like a flathead screwdriver in. It's easiest on like a backside, and then you can slowly just hit it to kind of separate that seal. Once you got it up, then kind of just lift it up, make sure everything's moving around and nothing's bending or getting poked at, and yeah, we'll just lift her up and we'll start to clean her now. So what you might notice is some of the gasket is actually left off of the cover itself. So we'll go ahead and pick it up, and then we'll go ahead and kind of wipe that surface clean and stuff as well. We want to make sure it seats right. We'll clean all this up. Some of this stuff, like see that has like some silicone base here and some old gasket deposits. We'll get a razor and scrape this up. You know, this guy has rat poop all over it, so I'm gonna clean the hell out of it. There's some rat poop stuck in kind of the valley there. So we'll probably, you know, get some of that, suck some of that shit out. You know, you want to check some basics, like you want to make sure the chain is not super loose, or else you'll have a timing chain to do pretty dang soon. Mine's pretty tight, not a lot of slack. And yeah, from there we'll kind of get to the valve cover and start cleaning it up now and put a new gasket on it. Alright, once we got this on, go ahead and just start every bolt here on the valve cover to make sure they all go in nice and smooth. And then once we do that, you can get an impact, just a little gun, and then kind of get them all tight. At least get them all seated. Don't get them all super tight yet, but just make sure that they're all in and they're threading in very smooth. Alright, once we got them pretty much all seated, we can go ahead and get our, I have a 1/4" ratchet on an 8 with an extension. So we'll just start with all the corners, and then once we're done with the corners, then we'll work our way on the insides. So this guy, and this guy, and this guy, and this guy, and then just kind of keep going across on the corners. And then once we're done with that, we can go ahead and get our coils back on, get a nice big fat sensor here on there, and then just kind of patch everything else up, and then we should be good to go. Alright, we have our new valve cover in. Everything looks good. Make sure all the bolts are tight. Make sure all your sensors are in. Make sure you got your PCV hose here. Now what you can do is start it, let it run for a little bit. You can clean up all this oil if you have some kind of old oil over here. I'm going to definitely clean it up and then let it run for about 20 minutes. Make sure there's no other leaks. If there is, it's possible that the gasket might have got crushed. You might have not seated it correctly. And if you didn't, then you can go ahead and pull it off again and then either get a new gasket if it's broken or reseat it. But this is a pretty straightforward job, and it's pretty smooth, so it shouldn't give you any issues. But yeah, that's all. So thank you for watching. Peace.